So, wir sind wieder zurück mit Trails of Cold Steel 3. Diesmal aber in einem Offline-Recording. Langer Tag. Es ist nach 22 Uhr. Ich nehme nur eine Folge auf und bin dann und gucke, dass ich morgen nochmal zum Stream komme. Außer wenn morgen nochmal lange Tage sein sollte, dann nochmal ein Off-Stream-Recording. Aber ich hoffe mal, dazu kommt es nicht. Ansonsten, wir sind in Kapitel 3 angekommen. Wir sind gerade noch am Anfang von Kapitel 3. Das Übliche. Kurz vor dem Free Day dann nochmal rumgegucke. Wir haben neue Klassenkameraden und so weiter und so fort. Wir machen einfach weiter. Viel einfach gerade entspannen. Sounds going down. Have you shut out soon? Swift Academy. Just like the forecast said. Oh, what a beautiful sunset. Yeah, it's quite a few. Ich soll auch einmal rausgekrochen kommen, ey. Brilliant! The ring cleared right up. Let's carry the equipment out while we still can. Und Club Activities können starten. Come on, let's get some practice in before the sun goes down. Sure, motivated, Jonah. Oh, bye, Dr. Reen. Excuse us. Work today, you two. I'm planning to go home after stopping where he said. Yeah, the rain cleared up and I'm just too excited about tomorrow. From the sound of it, they won't be back in the dorm for a while. Guess it's fine to head out now, but maybe I'll go have a look around town. So evening, the location of branch campbell personnel have been updated on your map. In addition, you have received new messages on your Arcus too. You may now freely explore the town of Leaves. The story will progress only once you've returned to the dorm. Alright. Ah, okay, wir können gleich nochmal zurück zum Campus gehen. Alright. Wir haben Arcus-Messages. Nö, sehe ich nicht. Ich sehe sie da auf der Map. Ah, die sind draußen. It's so strange. A kitty who can talk. But more importantly, he's beautiful. The coat is so soft and shiny. Ich finde das sehr interessant. Sehr interessant, wie Celine damals sich vor allem versteckt hat, dass nicht gezeigt hat, dass er sprechen kann. Er hat es nur Klasse 7 über gezeigt. Hier zeigt sich den ganzen Branch Campus. Scheiß drauf. Hey, I never said you could pet me. Yeah, your eyes are glazing over in contentment. So lovely. Celine looks like you're caught in music's claw now. But man, you sure stuff me up. Yep. Gut, dann haben wir Tip of the Spear. Okay. Einfach ein kleiner extra Trainingkampf. Must be quicker. Strike true. Jessica? Oh, she's really concentrating. Dr. Reen. Huh, sorry to break your focus, but something about you seems kind of impatient. As you read through me, Instructor. Instructor Randy has been telling me the same thing. However, this is a problem I must deal for my own. Oh. Should I just leave her to her training then? This might be a good opportunity to test her mettle. Is there anything else? Well... Jessica, would you like to spar with me? Our styles are obviously different, but I think it might be a good learning experience nonetheless. Of course! I've always been curious about the Ailey Swanblade School. Great, then it's settled. French campus quest, tip of the spear. Impressive, your stance doesn't leave any openings. I guess how's it going? You're not wasting any movement. Oh, come on, there's no need to hold back. Give me everything you've got. Understood. Und ja, wir fighten als Jessica. Das ist interessant. Wir haben eine Cold Nail, womit man nicht breaken kann, aber wir können delayen Strength da. Und wir können impeden und Death down. Ja, Strength brauchen. Sehr schön. Warum kannst du so gut dodgen? Das war easy. Oh, and that is the extent of my skill. Oh, I thought I had a good sense of a strong hero, but you just keep improving. And now that I've had a chance to see your techniques again, I'm impressed by how refined each individual form of Schleiden School's spearmanship is. It's an honor to hear you say that, but frankly, it's a compliment I don't feel I deserve. Despite all my training, I'm still unable to progress beyond the beginner level. Except now, my failing does nothing but sully the Schleiden name. I'm not saying the same thing about never progressing past beginner level. I caught myself in trouble out. Or wouldn't have any of that. Thus, if you truly did make a light of yourself and your own abilities, that is an act of shame which you owe yourself recompense. Just remember those words vividly. Maybe the sparring session was meant to be. Jessica, I get how you feel. The school has no shortage of capable fighters, just like Kurt and Leonora, just to name two. Heck, Kurt's already intermediate level. Honestly, I'm not surprised to hear that you're worried about falling behind. It's almost refreshing how blunt you are, instructor. But I'm afraid you don't quite understand how I feel. I'm not sure about that. When I first enrolled at Force, I was only at beginner level, just like you. Back then, Laura, the successor to the outside school, was intermediate level, and I felt exactly the way you feel now. Really? Even if I were to compare myself to you as a first year, I'm up lacking. Well, you don't have to compare yourself to me, or anyone else. Just let me say this. To sell yourself short just because you're a beginner is disrespectful to your martial art and to the people around you. And above all else, it's disrespectful to yourself. Instructor Rain. I say those words like they're my own, but I'm telling you what Laura told me. The point is, when I was a student, I found myself constantly questioning my skills, wondering if I was on the right path. As the instructor in charge of martial arts training, I can promise you that you are more than capable enough. There will be times when you hit a wall in your training, but you're always going to find a way to break through it. Thank you for your kind words. I think I'm starting to feel a little better. Did you hear it? I didn't perform as well as I would have liked, but my hand feels clearer now. For now, the honor of Schleiden, I continue to train, bearing my family's name as a badge of pride. Yeah, that's the spirit. Sehr schön. So. Dann hier raus. So, dann kann man mal noch Rosinenbesuch abstatten. Die sich in der Kapelle befinden sollten, denke ich mal. Yep. I was going to leave after the reins of society, but children insisted I stayed. Because nothing on the town horror scene. Oh, I wouldn't say that. Besides, it wouldn't hurt to have someone else read to them for a change. Oh, can't think of it. What? Oh no, it's nothing. But do come by again when you have the time. Yeah, that definitely wasn't nothing. But it's not like I can get to the bottom of it now, so I really... Let me guess, es wird eine Sidequest für uns auf Freeday werden. Whatever you mean, finish this having the black records data you gave me. Thank you, it's a big help. Sehr schön, dann das. Dann Bakery Café. Das müsste hier hinten sein. Genau, Reset. Dann wir können Manage Master gegen Maya spielen. Vielleicht kann ich euch noch ein paar Seeds abgeben.
では始めましょうか。
Sieht gut aus. Schüler, ja. Zuerst, waren. Kriegen. Sehr schön. So, kann ich jetzt ein paar... Nope. So, dann können wir mal zum General Store gehen. Das bist du. Dann What Should Happen, ganz genau. Das ist ein Geschenk für Muse. Und wir können hier noch ein Geschenk für Kurt abholen. Das heißt... nee, Event Boss. Blue Lehrer book cover, huh? Fine one, I like it. Alright. Just for a gift like this, Monsieur Leo. Always thinking of others, instructor. Anyway, thank you very much for the present. Was is this, a hairpin? My, what an elegant butterfly, I love it. When I saw it, it really reminded me of you. Maybe you could use it during the tea ceremony club. Yeah, we do just that. Instructor, may I thank you with a kiss? You know, that won't be necessary. So. Okay. Da haben wir es auch schon für den kleinen Teil. Jordan Sweet, aber gut. Looks like the sun's about to set. Back to the dawn now. Yep.
リン君なんだあんたも帰りなの
Ah, Jordan Celine.
トワ先輩、セリーヌも二人が連れ立ってるのもなんだか珍しい光景ですね。
言われてみればそうかもね。ま、たまにはね。喋る私が滞在するのもフォローしてくれたみたいだし。
そうだったんですか。すみません、お手数をかけて。
大したことはしてないよ。文校と町の人くらいだし。ただセリーヌちゃん、外から来たお客さんとかには一応内緒にしておいてね。はいはい、分かってるって。エマと長年一緒にいるんだからそのくらいの容量は。
あ、猫が言葉を。
Nee.
これは
Schön ausgetrickst.
その
すみません兄様。トワさんにセリーヌさんも。
エリゼってそこにいるの？
ごめんごめん、驚かせちゃったみたいだね。
George is back. Sehr schön.
ジョルジュ君。
久しぶりだねとは。リン君にセリーヌ君も。妹さんと
Ja,
は
schon
偶
verändert
然
vom Aussehen her.
テートからの列車で会ってね。
Machen wir jetzt nochmal eine Campus-Tour für Elise. So. Okay, oder wir gehen zu Professor Schmidt wegen George. Das halt auch. Was hat Mitch schon wieder angestellt? I see, so you came to bring me letters from father and master. Yep, they arrived around noon, so I figured I should give them to you right away. I figured I'd go back today, so I just decided to come. I planned to just come and go, but I want to know this. The last return train leaves at 10. A girl like you cannot go alone. We have guest rooms in the dorm, so please stay here tonight. But Aaron's is too. Tomorrow Sunday, I hope we didn't have any plans. Well, that won't be a problem. Fine, I'll take you up on it offer. After all, I do want to meet everyone at the branch campus. Thank you. I'll get permission from the principal. Sorry, and thank you. I'm surprised to see you, but didn't think the fat mechanic would be coming too. Wow. Come on, Celine. Yeah, I hadn't seen him in a year. He's gonna come over here after he sees the professor, right? Yeah, he said we can order whatever we'd like. George has a hefty appetite, so we can probably order everything on the menu. Wow. You might be right. It may be too much. I was pretty surprised to see him on a train. He told me he spent this past year traveling all over the continent. Here, he was making his rounds to all the famous workshops across the continent. Size and Refactory in the Barrel, the Epstein Foundation in Lemon, He said he used his connections to also go to the Rollen company in the Republic. He managed to just waltz over to the Empire's biggest rival? Oh, two countries are practically at war with each other half the time. You're right, though there's still a truce in effect, for now. Chaucer's always an advocate for peace through technological exchange. Both he and Angelica are really setting good examples. And Angelica traveling the continent on an orbital bike? Yeah, I think she might be coming back soon. Hey guys, I'm making you eat. George! Please have a seat and let's make a toast. That's right, you're old enough to drink now. I can drink too. I'll just have a ginger ale. And I'll have milk. I heard the rumors, but seeing what happened in Grosper, the society is on the move again, and the group's called the Gnomes. Ich würde zu Hause dann so sein, dass halt auch sein Name doch einfach George Gnome ist. Es klingt ein bisschen zu close, oder? Ja. Alright. Wie? Store? That surprised me too. In my head, I know it's impossible. We went to his funeral after the war. We were there when they buried him. Here he was resting so peacefully. He looked unusually content, you know, for Grow. For some reason it seems like it was just yesterday. But you're right, we know for certain. The masked man absolutely is not Crow. Yeah. In fact, the cherry machine may not even be a divine knight. Could have just been something that looks like one. Ich finde es sehr interessant, wie sie komplett einfach den Fakt weglassen, dass sie schon einen Präzedenzfall dafür gehabt haben, dass ein Toter wieder auferstanden ist. Und literally rumrennt in einem geistlichen Divine Knight. Diese Connection sollte eigentlich relativ obvious sein. Speaking of which, was the Asher Knight ever retrieved? Heard that they sealed it up so that the Noble Alliance wouldn't get their hands on it. Yeah, it's been stored in the depths of Gerda Fortress. Now that Grow is no longer alive, it shouldn't be able to teleport. So it must have been something else. Yeah. A small part of me was hoping it really was the Knight. Yeah. Anyway, the gnomes are piquing my interest. They were the counterpart to the witches, but they vanished into the dark recesses of history. They built all the spirit shrines and were the ones responsible for everything you guys found in the old schoolhouse's basement. The last time they clashed with the witches was about 800 years ago. That was the last exchange between the two groups. Supposedly none has seen the gnomes since then. And they just happened to choose today to return. They're going up against the society and have hired Zephyr. So it seems. Plus, they have no idea what's going on. I'm sure the Elder or Vita would know more about this. Didn't you already ask the Elder, but she wouldn't tell you anything? Well, she can be really stubborn sometimes. Jeez, despite looking like that, she can be such a stubborn hag. Sie hat ihre Gründe dafür. Ist ausgeschickt. Gut, schon wieder. Looking like that. Oh, don't worry about it. Hey, Ring, do you have any thoughts about the gnomes? What makes you think I know anything about them? I did back you and Class 7 up in battle once. I like to think that I know about the information you gathered during the Civil War, and that assumption I came up with a theory. The group known as gnomes could be calling themselves something else now. Oh, that's... well, that's bits and pieces, but... I was actually thinking that too. Over the last 2 months, my suspicion has grown. The name the gnomes are using now is... not Reinford und not Erebos, the Black Workshop. Das ist eine relativ offensichtliche Antwort. The mysterious workshop that created Miriam and Artina's combat shells. I've also heard rumors about him selling extremely high-tech weapons to first-class Zero Corp. So, probably. Super long-range rifle that Crow used may have been one of them. It's the same for Artina's combat shell that abducted me and the princess. Yeah, although they erased all of Miriam and Artina's memories of the workshop, no one has seen their true face. Except for Chancellor Osborne and Ouroboros. Oh. And everything has come full circle. According to Rita, the Black Workshop was part of the Society's 13 factories. This is what I learned during my recent travels. The 13 factories are like a network that gathers technicians from all over the continent. But during the Civil War, the Black Workshop sided with the Chancellor and helped him steal the plan from the Society. Yeah, that makes sense. So the key to all this is Chancellor Osborne. It's not something we can just... he's not someone we can just talk to. Green? Green? What is it? It's nothing. I don't want to make him worry. Stimmt, keiner von denen weiß darüber Bescheid, dass er Osborns Sohn ist. Es müssen ja wirklich nur die anwesend waren. Das heißt Cayenne, Cedric, Osborne und Class 7. Rita und Grau. Und Rose. Beziehungsweise die Iron Bloods halt. Thank you. I think I have a better idea of how all this information fits together. You're welcome. I'm interested in the Black Workshop too. I think the professor might know something. Well, that makes sense. He's regarded as the most prestigious engineer on the continent. I was planning on staying at his lab tonight and helping out. I'm leaving for real tomorrow, but I'll make sure to bring it up with him. I'll let you know if I learn anything new, Irene. Thank you. I feel like he will be more open with you. Yeah. The old man has issues. Auch sehr true. Ja, man kriegt einen Bonus-AP für die richtige Antwort. Aber die richtige Antwort ist halt obvious. Well then I will see you guys around. I'll make sure to drop in and say bye before I leave tomorrow. Thanks. You should give me a call sometime too. Good evening. We get together and have lunch tomorrow. Sounds good to me. See you tomorrow. That's how I'll probably end up putting an all-nighter today. Tonight. Oh, there you are. The girls' quad on the go. Juna, Artina, you say. Oh, look, even Tito's here. Alright, I haven't said hello to anyone besides me. You say yet. Good to see you, Juna. It's been a while. You as well, Artina, Tito. Yeah, good to see you too. I'm gonna lie, ich kann mich nicht an Mirses richtigen Namen erinnern. Weil selbst nachdem sie ihren richtigen Namen sozusagen sagt, wird sie halt einfach weiter als Mirse bezeichnet, weil wir sie halt einfach Mirse kennen, deswegen... Ich weiß gar nicht den richtigen Namen. It's only been 19 days since we last met. Yeah, I was so surprised when I heard from George. Well, I excused myself earlier, so... as not to intrude. But when I told Juna and Artina you're here, they insisted upon coming by to say hello. But here, we promised we'd all get together. And you, instructor, why didn't you invite me? Oh yeah, now they mention it, I probably should have. And no, it's my fault. I should have let you all know I'd be stopping by. No, you've got nothing to apologize for, Elise. But hey, I needed to $1. The last train's going to leave soon, isn't it? Well, about that. We need to spending tonight at the dorms. What, for real? Yay! I suspected that might be the case. We'll perhaps be spending the night locked away with Instructor Reen in his room. Absolutely not. She was staying in the guest room tonight. I checked with the principal earlier in her words. Elise can stay for as many nights as she pleases. Okay. Elise hat einen Free Pass. Sehr schön. She would say that. Oh, in that case, Elise, is head off some boring old guest room. Why don't you stay with us? You're fine with it, right, Eddie? No objections. Commence pajama party. No. She could stay with Tita and me. After all, was underclassmen minutes in Australia. Oh yes, I'd be more than happy to have her stay with us. This is getting way too noisy. If this keeps going, they'll turn into two. Well, you've got the opportunity. I'll take them up on their offer at least. I agree, but as a teacher, I recommend you don't stay up too late. In that case. I'd love to join you all for the night. Cute. Girls Night Pyjama Party, das kann ja nur interessant werden. Wahrscheinlich sehr viel Talk über Boys und wenn es dann auf das Thema Boys kommt, wird auch wahrscheinlich sehr oft sehr viel Reen erwähnt werden.
結構片付いていますね。建物そのものは古いのに綺麗に管理されているみたいですし。
I'm sure you can thank the rest team for that. You don't have to go through the trouble of cleaning my room though. I can take care of it myself.
そうでしょうね。見えない部分は少々行き届いていないみたいですし。
Well, I've been pretty busy, you know.
わかっています。明日、私にお掃除させてください。夕方までに帰れば大丈夫ですから。
No, I couldn't possibly ask that of you. So I came to visit. I should show you around.
どうせ兄様のことですから、休日もお忙しくされているのでしょう。文校のこと、生徒さん方のこと、邪魔するのは本意ではありませんから。
Du könntest aber uns auch einfach joinen.
私は勝手にお手伝いや見学をしていますから、どうか有意義に過ごされてください。
Please. Fine, you win. But we're eating breakfast and lunch together at least. You already go out of that.
はい。兄様、こちらが父様とユンロー氏の手紙です。
Ah, thanks for bringing those to me. Guess Master came back to visit while I was away in Crossbow, huh? I would have liked to see him, but I guess that's how it was meant to be. Ich habe bisher auch noch nie Master Jung Kaffee gesehen. Also, richtig gesehen. Nö. Vielleicht den Calvert Arc? Maybe? But why didn't Dad just send these directly to me?
兄様の事情をおもんばかっていらっしゃるんでしょう。この手紙も郵便ではなく運送会社が届けてくれましたから。
I see. Did you do that in case the letter were inspected? Does that mean there's sensitive information in them? Ja, mir guess, Josette hat sie zu Lise gebracht.
その兄様、父様と何かおありになったのですか？
No, what do you ask?
年末、兄様が帰省された時、父様と兄様がお互いに遠慮し合っているように見えたものですから。
Natürlich würde sie das merken.
詳しいことは存じません。ですが、あの内戦の終わりに何かがあったのでは。それが兄様と父様の間にわだかまりのようなものを。
久しぶりだな、我が息子よ。お前には英雄としてしばらく役に立ってもらうぞ。
Nothing to worry. You're not fighting or anything. I was still desperate half the time. And him, Mom, and you are all my family. Nothing will change that.
はい。
Well done getting ready for your sleepover.
失礼します。
Busted.
皆さん。あはは、ちょうどベッドの準備もできまして。あ、パジャマの予備もちゃんと確保できました。
Oh, because I've sensed your presence there for some time now. Busted again.
だから察知されると何度も。と言いながら、アルティナさんも興味津々でしたよね。砂糖菓子よりもなお甘いシュバルツァー兄弟の濃密なミューゼ。ああ、それです。はあ、エリゼ先輩のそれがないとなんだか物足りなくって。
Muse ist keiner Nuts. Also Muse hat so manchmal so ein paar Schraubblöcke, oder?
はあ、小娘が揃ってほんとかしましったら廊下もうるさそうだし、私はここで寝かせて。にゃって何すんのよ。せっかくだからセリーヌさんも来てよ。いろいろ聞きたいこともあるし。確かに学生時代の教官の赤裸々な情報を知ってそうですね。赤裸々。エリゼ先輩も含めて今夜は盛り上がりそうですね。それでは兄様、おやすみなさいませ。
Rette dich, Celine. Rette dich. Yeah, good night. Try to stay up to date. Kommt noch mehr Girls dazu? Natürlich. I cannot believe what an ancient instructor's sister is. Alle einfach am Spannen sind anscheinend, Alter. Was ist los? Her uniform is simply perfect and she's just so pure. She's the student council president in San Andreas Girls' School, right? Kat, go talk to her. Put that obnoxious, handsome face of yours to work and ask if we can join too. Come on! I refuse. You guys know tomorrow's our free day, right? So that's Frost's sister, huh? But I guess they're unrelated by blood. But if that's the case, then... Dear Irene, it has been some time. Last I laid eyes on you was before you left for the academy, so 2 years ago. Tia showed me a recent picture of you, and I could tell at a glance you've grown into a fine young man. I've no doubt you're a hit among the ladies, but knowing you, that popularity is going completely to waste. Wow. Truth be told, I must journey to the eastern half of the continent. Its blight grows worse by the day, the dragon wains are nearly depleted, and the barren land spreads. It's a world wholly different from the West. I shan't return to Western Lemuria for at least half a year. I would have liked to see you before I left, but I suppose this is ideals as well. Had you earned yourself the title of Fashion Chevalier, huh? For your deeds in the Empire's Civil War? I'm sure there are many things which cause your hesitation and disquiet your heart. The power within you that led you to seek my training, the mystery of your birth, your past, but you needn't worry over such things. The knowledge I passed down to you was that of the seventh form, the blade that brings a flash of light to drive back the darkness. Mastering this form is more difficult than any other. I do not know if you are even capable of such a feat, yet 10 years ago it was you I chose to be my final disciple. Und ja, er ist ein letzter Disciple. Das heißt, es gibt eigentlich noch 7 andere Divine Blades. Wir kennen eigentlich nur 2. Cassius und Arius. Where are the other 5? Cassius, not Arius. I chose you, and you alone, to be the final blade, to complete the 8 leaves. In this time of turbulence, become that flashing blade which illuminates the darkness, even if for the briefest moment. I believe you and those comrades whose souls are intertwined with yours are capable of this. Goodbye for now. Once I return from the east and we have reunited, I shall impart to you my final teachings. John Cafe. How does he always do that? He writes a story, he knows everything I've done and sees right through me. Since the Lemuria, in recent years it's grown barren. There's less and less fertile land to go around. I'm sure Master doesn't need me to worry about him. No, it's not my place to worry about him. His seventh form is a void, emptiness, darkness. It is also the blade that brings a flash of light to illuminate the darkness. He's always told me that, but I think I'm finally starting to understand. I think it's a bit too much to call me the final blade to complete the 8 leaves. But at the very least, I want to be strong enough to protect my friends and students, and in order to do that, I need to overcome this wall. I also got his letter from Dad, and he needed these to hand deliver to me. Dear Green, it's been a while since we last talked, huh? About 6 months or so, I'd guess. Judging from your last letter, you seem to be well. I'm sure Ladies mentioned it, but Master Coffee visited Emir in late May. He left a letter for you, so I sent it to Elise via a reliable source so she could deliver it to you in person. I'd also like to tell you which I promised I would. I imagine by now you know about your birth father. Elise had her suspicions, but your mother and I merely knew something was amiss when you last visited. First off, I need to apologize for not telling you sooner. I've known Gilead Osborne for about 40 years. His family were commoners from the north, but his father and mine were acquainted. We lost his family to an avalanche, we took him in. He was 13 years old at the time. I was only 5 then, so I looked up to him as an older brother. Once he was 17, he left Emir and enrolled at Force. After his graduation, he joined the army and was promoted at a remarkable rate. Because of this, the nobles took notice and tried to crush his rise through the ranks. Even after my father passed on and I took over Emir, Gilead continued to keep in contact. Until that day, 14 years ago. It's been 3 years since I heard his
ある
voice.
子供を引き取ってほしい。そして私との一切の関係を忘れ、その子にも告げないでもらいたい。すまないテオ。だがもう君だけが頼りなのだ。
I accepted his request and immediately took a horse out to the place he told me. The rest you should know. The moment I saw the child, I knew it was his. I knew Gilead was married and had a child. I'd even seen pictures. But seeing the child up close, he resembled his mother more than anything. Even so, I chose to forget all that and take the child in as a member of the Schwarzer family. Fortunately, Lucia agreed and Alicia warmed up to him in no time. From then on, it all felt like a wondrous dream. The child grew up into a man any parent would be proud of. Of course, Elise was proud of her dear older brother as well. I knew he worried about the mysterious power deep within him, but she studied under Master Cafe in order to get it under control. We as parents and his sister will always be proud of him. He is an irreplaceable member of our family. Much has changed since then. I don't know, he is still the same young man we all love. My older brother Gilead was kind and dependable. I know he would not have left his child were there any other choice. That said, I refuse to give you back to him. Even if it comes down to a bare-knuckle brawl between us, even if I have no chance of winning, I will not let you go. Above all, I wanted to make sure you knew this. That's why I wrote to you today. Sorry it took me such a long time to say it. Say hi to Elise for me. Sincerely, Dad. This is a heartwarming letter. Kann auch nicht viel gegen sagen. I'm so blessed to have such a wonderful family and friends. Oh yeah. And on top of that, now I have a great co-workers and students. But I need to make sure I'm not over-relying on them. You must know something about my powers, and what really happened the day 14 years ago. What happened to my birth mother? Yes, he did contact me just once after the incident, though it was simply as a request from the Imperial Chancellor to a local baron. 12 years ago, he asked me to introduce him to a young noble from the Erebonia family to whom I was teaching falconry at the time. In retrospect, I feel my introduction to him was a prelude to recent events such as the Civil War and the occupation of Crossbow. It's possible this is irrelevant, but I thought I would let you know anyway. Ouroboros, the Black Workshop, the Enforcers, the Jaegers, the Gnomes, and the Masked Men. And the Iron Bloods he founded. I'm seeing more of the bigger picture little by little, but the truth is still shrouded in darkness. You need to light the way, Range Rotzer. Be the shining blade that cuts through the darkness. Hmm? Und dann kommen wir zum Free Day. Wir müssen uns nur die kleine Anfangskatze vom Free Day angucken, müssen wir nachblenden. Das machen wir für heute. Also sobald ich speichern kann. Genau. Thank you. Guck mal, so drüber, Sam. Ja, okay, eine Keep Try, klar. A very special lesson from Rosine. Hello, Rena, I have a favor to ask. If you have the time, would you be able to come by Sunday school class and teach for a little while? I'm sure the children would love to meet you. Come see me at the chapel for more details. Called it. Ich wusste doch, dass Rosine es für uns zum Outside-Class hat. Follow your dream job, von Frankie. I really said I wanted to do with my life. Starting today, I'm giving everything I've got to getting my dream job. Before that, could I ask you about something? Are we waiting by the bridge in town? Oh, looks like you've got quite a few this time. My word, you're still running around playing errand boy on top of all your teaching duties? No change to here, you know? Is there anything I can do to help? I already know if I come across anything I could use help with. That's it. You've been just as busy as I have. Make sure you get some rest. Yourself. Yeah. You certainly want to talk, but very well. I sure stop. Suppose I may as well if I am to be staying here another day anyway. Ah, because of this morning. Miss Elise, spend one more night here. It would wound my pride as an Erebonia noble if I were to let you leave without treating you to a feast. Damn. She sure knows how to get her way. His bright idea was it to make someone like her the principal. I don't fucking know, wollte ich auch gerne wissen. Also, am Ende Osborns, aber trotzdem. Well, it would be rude of me to decline such a generous offer. She contacted my school for me, so I'll be fine as long as I leave early tomorrow. Just go about your work like you usually do, Reen. Got it. Thanks. Well, I'll be off now. Do be careful. This is the last thing. Can you tell me where the tool storage room is? Of course. I'll guide you there, if you excuse us. Customers of my own to take care of. There are some finishing touches that need to be done for the training, so let me know when you're ready to the keep. Sure thing. Thanks, Celine. Yeah, see you later. Alright, time to get going. I'll head to Professor Schmidt's place once I'm done with the other requests. Ja, aber wie gesagt, das machen wir alles morgen. Ja doch. morgen, beziehungsweise für euch dann noch heute Abend, wenn ihr dann die Folge seht. Weil, muss ja. Ansonsten, ich hoffe, diese Offstream recordete Folge hat euch auch gefallen. Was gut viel Supporter, wie immer ganz gerne. Ansonsten, bis zum nächsten Mal. Bis dahin. Ciao. Und ich bin dumm, ich habe über den gleichen Save gesaved, aber egal. Bye, bye.